In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create branded product images using AI so you don't have to copy AliExpress images and do what everybody else is doing, so you have a way better chance of succeeding than anybody else. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Frank. I've been dropshipping for the past 6 years, and if you come into my screen, as you guys can see, yesterday we did our $20,000 in sales. So just show you guys a little bit of proof that this actually works, and I use this for all of my stores. I'm going to show you exactly how I build every single image on my website, so that way it takes the guesswork out of it and you can actually see some results and not be like 99% of dropshippers out there that's just ripping your competitor's product page and everything. So that way you're actually unique, and when people come to your website, they actually think you are a brand, not just another copycat of another brand. So I was scrolling Facebook and I came across this store here, and it's definitely a winning product for these guys, because I'll show you exactly why. So if we come back to their Facebook ad library, they're running 190 ads, so nobody's running that many ads if it's not a winning product. I came across these guys and I was like, oh wow, this is actually an interesting product. It's an earbud that translates, so if somebody talks to you in Spanish, it's instantly going to translate over to English for you. So I thought this is actually a really cool product, and I was like, okay. So I came to their website, right? And overall their website is fine, but the one thing that they are lacking, as you guys can see, there's a video missing here. I'm not sure why that is, but if you come to their website looks okay. I'm sure it looks better on mobile, but the problem I'm having is they only have one product image and it doesn't look very branded. So I was like thinking here, everybody does this, right? Where they just kind of go to AliExpress, rip the product images and paste them on their website and hope for the best that they're going to convert. So what I was thinking is like, I could easily compete with these guys just because I can make better product images. That's what I want to show you today exactly. So if I were to copy these guys, because like clearly they're crushing it, if I were to copy these guys and just rebuild this website, what the product images would look like. Without further ado, let's get into creating these product images so you guys can see exactly how I create all my winning product images for my dropshipping store. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just take a screenshot. Once I have the screenshot, I'm just going to come here, just pretty much edit this. So now you want to go to ChatGPT here. Let me just quickly go to ChatGPT here. So you want to come to this one specifically. I'm going to leave a link below so you can just click on it and it's just going to open it. But this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be called Frank Ecom Image Generator. So what you're going to do here is just going to hit generate image. And so from here, it's going to ask you what color you want your store to be. So in this case, since the product that we're doing is black, I was thinking maybe we could go with something like black and white, something like that. So in this case, let's just do black. I'm not quite sure. I'm just playing around with it, so you guys can just play around with it and see what you like. But let's do white and black. So just hit enter. From there, it's going to be, okay, now it wants us to upload a clear image of our product. So that's why we took the screenshot earlier. So let's just upload it here, and then we're going to go United States because that's our main country we're selling to. And then also it's asking us to do a product category. So it's going to be wireless earbuds. That's the one I'm going to go with. I'm going to just go here. I'm going to paste and just hit paste here. And what it's going to do is now it's going to take all the information I just gave it, and it's just going to generate this for us. I'm going to quickly generate all of these images, and then I'm going to get back to you so you guys can see exactly how to do this. It's super easy. You just follow the steps. So now that I have all of them generated, let's take a look here. So as you guys can see, the first one came out pretty good. It's just not a 1-to-1 ratio the way I always preach. So I just told it to make it a 1-to-1 ratio. As you guys can see, it did that. Then I just hit approve. Then it asked me for the product name. So I just gave it the name, and it also asked me for a short benefit of the product. So what I did is I just grabbed our Amazon description. So right this part here, just pasted it in here, and then it came up with these itself. I just said, okay, approve, that works with me. It did it again. For some reason, AI wasn't listening today. I wanted to make them all into 1-to-1 ratio. So I just told it, and I was like, keep it that way. So then it redid it, and that looked good. So I just hit approve. Then from here, it just asked me the effect. How long does it take? So I just told them it was instant. And then I also gave them the reviews I wanted. So in this case, I wanted to do a 4.9 star review with 40,000 reviews. Use whatever you want there. It doesn't really matter. And then from there, it's just like instant voice translation. So it asked me example what it did. So I just said instant voice translation, put that in there. Then it generated me this thing, which is actually really good because I think it's actually fairly good. And then I just hit approve. Then it asked me for how it works. So I just pretty much just copy this here. Usually it gives you the answers already, so you just have to copy and paste it. So that's what I did here. Then I just had to hit approve. They just told me how it's going to write it out. I just hit approve. As you guys can see, then it did this here. And then I just said approve again, then just said a short product description. So I gave it the Amazon description here. Then also it was asking me what we were building, like what we also offered. So I did a 1-year warranty. So I also just put that in all the way at the bottom here. Then it just came up with this whole list that I was going to do again. I just said approve. Then it pretty much generated me this image here. Then I just hit approve again. Then it just asked me like your brand name, a couple of features and benefits, and then the price symbol. So what I did again is like I told them my brand name. So in this case, translate earbuds. Then I took the Amazon description again, pasted in here, and then also I just created it out here for me. And if you want something to change, just tell it. But I was like, okay, that looks good for what I'm doing. So just hit approve. And then it generated me this image. As you guys can see, it's super simple, but what I want to also show you is this is not a one-off situation. If we go to here, you'll see I use this all the time. It's not like I just went out there and chose the best product. So if we go up here, I'm going to just show you from the beginning again. Yeah, same thing. It just asked me what color, and then upload a product again. And then I gave it my product, just hit confirm, and then just pretty much generated all these images for me. As you guys can see, again, it didn't do 1-to-1 ratios, so just make sure you tell it to do 1-to-1 ratio. Yeah, then it just generated me this, the before and after, which is really good. I just want to show you guys, like, this is not a one-off type of thing. It actually does what I use this for every single product I test. And just to prove to you that it just doesn't work in just one niche here, let's just go to another one here. So as you guys can see, I did it here for another one, just so you guys can see, like in this case, it worked very good. I didn't have to change it. It's kept it 1-to-1. So sometimes you just have to restart the prompt if it just doesn't end up working. Yeah, this is again in the tools niche. As you guys can see, I did it with another niche. I did it with this product, just the exact same thing. Like I use this for every single product I test. Like if you guys look at these are such good images that are going to make your brand feel very premium, and you'll also be able to build a ton of trust with your customer that you are actually the legit brand here. So yeah, if you guys go through this, honestly, you are not going to get much better photos, and it takes like roughly 2 to 3 minutes to create. But anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.